God's blessings to everyone. This is a DGHradio.com news and information weather update for the United States Virgin Islands, and I'm reporter Taff reporting the weather for September 21st, 2025, covering the latest weather updates from across the United States Virgin Islands. Here's the big picture for today. Dangerous heat remains the immediate concern across our islands, with a continued risk for localized flooding from daily thunderstorms. Out in the Atlantic, Tropical Storm Gabriel is strengthening and will send long-period swells that make for hazardous surf and rip currents well away from the storm. A separate tropical wave in the central Atlantic bears watching. It should draw closer by midweek and bring an uptick in showers and thunderstorms. Heat and health. An extreme heat. Warning is in effect today for many coastal and urban areas of Puerto Rico, and a heat advisory is in effect for Culebra, Vieques, St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon Atlantic Standard Time. Heat index values will be dangerous, affecting many who are sensitive to heat, especially without access to effective cooling or proper hydration. Please limit strenuous outdoor activity, drink water frequently, take breaks in the shade or in air conditioning, and check on the elderly and those with chronic conditions. Tropical Storm Gabriel, Central Subtropical Atlantic as of 5 o'clock this morning, Atlantic Standard Time, which is 0900 Coordinated Universal Time. Center near 27.2 degrees north, 60.0 degrees west, about 455 miles southeast of Bermuda. Maximum sustained winds around 65 miles per hour, moving north-northwest at about 9 miles per hour, heading near 335 degrees. Minimum central pressure near 995 millibars, roughly 29.39 inches of mercury. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to about 140 miles from the center. Forecast for Gabriel. Strengthening is expected, with Gabriel likely to become a hurricane later today in a favorable environment of warm sea surface temperatures and relatively light wind shear. The track curves the storm north and then northeast, passing well to the east of Bermuda on Monday and then accelerating across the open Atlantic. Peak intensity near 100 miles per hour is possible before weakening later over cooler waters and increasing shear. Hazards from Gabrielle. The primary impact is marine. Long-period swells will create life-threatening surf and rip currents for Bermuda, the east coast of the United States from North Carolina northward, and parts of Atlantic Canada. For the Caribbean, including the United States Virgin Islands, the main effect will be a modest northeasterly swell that can enhance rip currents, especially along north and east-facing beaches. Watching the Central Atlantic Tropical Wave. A broad wave west-southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands has disorganized showers and thunderstorms now, but conditions become more favorable by mid to late week. Formation chance through 48 hours, near 0%. Formation chance through 7 days, around 40%, with some guidance closer to 30%. This disturbance is expected to move west-northwest to northwest across the central Atlantic. Even if development is slow, its moisture should arrive near the Lesser Antilles by midweek, increasing showers and the risk of heavy rain for Puerto Rico and the United States Virgin Islands from Wednesday into Thursday. Regional pattern and flooding risk. A nearly stationary mid to upper level trough is adding instability each afternoon. Interior and northwestern Puerto Rico remain favored for thunderstorm growth, but outflow boundaries can push activity toward the coasts. Hazards include urban and small stream flooding, rapid rises on rivers, localized landslides in steep terrain, frequent lightning, and brief, strong wind gusts. With saturated soils in spots, the midweek tropical moisture surge will heighten the risk of excessive rainfall. Marine and beach conditions for our islands. Northeasterly swell from Gabrielle of roughly 3 to 4 feet persists across the Atlantic exposures. A moderate risk of dangerous rip currents exists for many north and east-facing beaches of Puerto Rico, Culebra, and St. Croix, isolated stronger rip currents are possible. Seas should remain below advisory levels for small craft, but mariners should remain cautious near inlets and shoals and during any thunderstorm. Current conditions across the United States Virgin Islands, late morning snapshot. St. Thomas, a few clouds, temperature around 88 degrees Fahrenheit, heat index near 103 degrees Fahrenheit, southeast wind near 8 miles per hour, humidity about 75%. St. Croix, partly cloudy, temperature around 88 degrees Fahrenheit, heat index near 100 degrees Fahrenheit, east wind near 10 miles per hour, humidity about 70%. Detailed island forecast. Today, Sunday. High temperatures around 93 degrees Fahrenheit, lows tonight near 83 degrees Fahrenheit. St. Thomas and St. John, partly cloudy with isolated showers, near 20% chance by day. Tonight becomes mostly cloudy with scattered showers and isolated evening thunderstorms, around 50% chance. St. Croix, partly cloudy with isolated showers, near 20% chance today. Tonight brings scattered showers with isolated evening thunderstorms, around 50% chance. Monday, high near 93, low near 83. St. Thomas and St. John, variable clouds with scattered showers, about 30% chance. St. Croix, partly cloudy with isolated showers, about 20% chance. Tuesday, high between 92 and 94, low near 83. St. Thomas and St. John, partly cloudy with isolated showers, around 20% chance. St. Croix, scattered afternoon showers, around 40% chance. Wednesday, high between 91 and 93, low near 83. Breezy and cloudy periods territory-wide with numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms as deeper tropical moisture arrives. Rain chance near 70% for both island groups. Localized flooding is possible. Thursday, high near 92, low near 83. Mostly cloudy with numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms. Rain chance near 70% for both island groups. Flooding risk continues where heavy downpours repeat. Friday, high near 91, low near 83. Variably cloudy with scattered showers and a chance of morning thunderstorms. Around 50% chance for both island groups. Saturday, high near 92, low near 83. Variably cloudy with scattered showers. Around 40% chance for both island groups. Atlantic Basin snapshot beyond our local systems. An eastern Atlantic wave near 32 degrees west is moving west at roughly 10 knots and is accompanied by a weak surface low and pockets of moderate convection. A central Atlantic wave near 47 degrees west is moving west at about 10 knots. A western Caribbean wave along 81 degrees west from the Cayman Islands to Panama is producing scattered showers. The monsoon trough extends from the West African coast near 19 degrees north and 16 degrees west to about 10 degrees north and 40 degrees west, where the intertropical convergence zone continues toward the South American coast near 9 degrees north and 60 degrees west. Key reminders before we close. Beat the heat today, hydrate, rest, and look after neighbors. Expect a wetter pattern from midweek. Have a plan for poor drainage, flooding, and avoid driving through water-covered roads. At the beach, rip currents can be deceptive even on otherwise fair weather days. Swim near a lifeguard and know how to escape a rip current by swimming parallel to the shore. Let us know your thoughts about the weather by texting your comments to 1-315-898-14049. You can also join our WhatsApp group and get the news, weather, and other insightful information delivered right to your smartphone. To join, text JOIN to 1-315-898-1449. Please include your name in the text message. You will receive a call to verify your request. I'm your reporter, Taff, signing off for DGHradio.com. Remember, Taff and DGH. Together we track, analyze, fact-check, and deliver grassroots headlines because on DGHradio.com, the news never sleeps. Ciao.